Hello there, and welcome back to the Fandom podcast.
Hello there. This is actually the 18th episode.
Yeah, the 18th episode I forgot to mention there. Don't know what's going on with the camera, but yeah, we're not having video this week because it doesn't work. Or no, that I never realised I was recording, and it kind of how I am right now isn't how I want to be on video. So
Yeah, technical difficulties, let's just say.
yeah, let's just say that. But yeah, we're back. 18th episode. I'm recording again, even though you can't tell. How are you, Alan?
I'm good. It's been a week off, and
Yeah.
I've added already to the collection. As yesterday, go check out the BAM Geek box. That's something where obviously there's some brilliant stuff in there, and go check out our Instagram as well, where I've bought a new poster and a Funko Pop has finally arrived.
Yeah, we keep buying stuff, and one thing that Alan bought was this BAM Geek box, and he did an unboxing video which was different. So go check that out. It was uploaded yesterday, and also go check out like you said, our Instagram, so you can see other stuff.
Yeah. That's where you get any information if you want to.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it, I think. So should we get into our topics, Aaron?
Yeah, you can. We can start on wherever you want to.
Yeah, let me just check what topics we have this week. Oh, right. Should we go straight into Moon Knight episode 2?
Yeah, go ahead then.
Right.
You give your thoughts.
I'll start. I thought it was a solid episode this week. Again, I thought it was decent. It wasn't quite as good as the first episode, but I wouldn't agree with some people calling it like mid and not great, because it still is good. Gives us more understanding, introduces more characters. So yeah, it's quite good. But I mean, they see London for some reason as like a real gang area.
Yeah, they see it as like the gangs of the world. It's like how you don't mess with me down my end. Wag. I'm sorry, what's this meant to be? Does everyone think London's like this? Just like urban London is a massive gang zone, according to Kevin Feige.
Yeah, for some reason, depictions of Britain have gone from really posh to really dodgy.
Yeah, we've gone from extremely posh to what is it? We're going men in suits now, going around throwing gang signs up. That's not us. That's Marvel, okay?
Yeah, but we're not all like that here in Britain.
No.
Yeah, have you got anything else to add, Aaron, about the episode itself?
I agree with your point earlier on. I mean, it definitely wasn't as good as the first, but the episode still wasn't bad. I mean, I think mainly the issue is that the first episode was so good, and then all of a sudden that rush of a new episode, and then we get this one that was, just a little bit worse. But I think that rush has kind of, it's killed people a little bit. But I still enjoyed this episode overall. We got the appearance of Mr. Knight at the end, which has become a fan favorite actually. I think Oscar Isaac overall in the show has been really good. Just him voicing out the his different personalities of Mark and Steven. And
he's certainly done a brilliant job of portraying different personalities. That he doesn't even get like a change in look. It's all he looks the same. He's in the same costume for all of it, and yet he manages to really distinguish between the two characters very well. And you can tell what character you're seeing on the screen. I'd also say it was good to learn more about Khonshu. Looking forward to seeing more of him.
It's good that they're starting to explain some of the stuff now, but it's quite surprising. We're episode 3 in, and we're already going to Egypt.
Yeah.
Well, it's like episode 2, but episode 3 is going to be focused all mainly on Egypt. So
it's interesting though. We'll see where it's going.
Another 4 episodes. I'm expecting the series to be big if they've already gone Rice into things.
Yeah, and also it's been said by the director or someone, maybe the producer, I can't remember, but they said that episode 4 is going to have a big change or a big twist. Anything you think that could be, Aaron?
Um, I think maybe something to do with the gods, with the other Egyptian gods potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not, yeah. Or I mean, I don't see any big characters turning up like Ghost Rider or
Mm.
someone like that. Maybe yeah, until maybe a post credit scene right at the end. But even that, I'm wary of. So I reckon. Um, I don't really know. I don't think we've had enough information so far to be able to like overall get to a point of what may be a massive plot twist.
Yeah. I'd say what Marvel are doing really well as well now is looking into different mythologies and different like worlds and cultures
Oh
and
yeah, we
looking
got
at all the
hmm,
history. So we
yeah,
have like all the Norse gods with Thor and everything, but we also have all the Egyptian gods with this,
yeah,
and
and
we also got
there is characters as well in the comics of Greek
yeah,
characters, yeah, Greek gods as well.
yeah. So they're doing really well at like looking at all different aspects and bringing them all together.
Hmm.
But
Um,
yeah. Do you want to
there's
get into episode rating?
yeah, yeah, sure. Don't really think. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else I can really cover from this episode? I mean, um, yeah. I mean, we obviously we
I don't
see.
really know.
Yeah, there's nothing really. Um, we just see that Arthur Harrow has a lot of followers
Yeah,
of this piece. So I guess there's something. It's more of an establishment episode,
yeah.
not um,
We
yeah,
see
not
more
really.
about Arthur Harrow. We see who this Layla is he was talking to on the phone.
Yeah,
We
I
learn
quite
more
like.
about Contra and everything.
Yeah, Layla. I think overall this idea with Layla about like I just quite liked it how he comes in and just him and him and Stephen, no, him and Marcus talking while she's constantly blurting out and he doesn't really know what he's doing. It's just
Yeah,
yeah, but it's I don't really have much complaints about this episode other than the fact that just it was a little bit worse than the first one.
yeah. Um, yeah. Overall, it was still decent, wasn't it? So, what's your
Yeah, it was
episode
good.
rating?
I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. Two lower than my original one, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, okay. Um, I'll give this, I think, a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, yeah. That's I think almost just I think that may have been the same score you gave it last week, or you may have given it
Is it?
8.5. I
I
think it was
can't remember what I
8.5.
gave it. Yeah, it was something
Yeah,
like
potentially
8.5, I
8.
think.
Yeah.
I can't remember this kind of
Um.
stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I think next we'll move on to our top 3 for this week, which is top 3 Jedi. Um, have you got any honourable mentions, Aaron? And if you want to get
Oh,
into your top 3?
you cut out there for a second. Yeah,
Oh,
top three
okay,
Jedi.
top 3 Jedi, yeah. Do you want to get
Okay, yeah.
into your number 3 and any honourable mentions?
Yeah, so I've got two honorable mentions. I've been watching a lot of the Clone Wars, first of all.
Yeah,
So, yeah, Kit Fisto. I mean, the one episode he had with him going into the Grievous's lair, I thought that was overall really well. Yeah, really well done. I really enjoyed that episode. And
yeah.
Anakin Skywalker as well.
Okay, yeah, yeah. What's your
But
number 3 then?
my number three would go to Ahsoka Tano in the Clone Wars and obviously in the Mandalorian as well. Um, she, yeah, Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, she also appears in. Obviously with a great episode of season 2, episode 5. And I've also got my Funko Pop of her, the special edition Ahsoka. So yeah, I think she's a good Jedi. Um, yeah, I've been thinking about the Clone Wars, and I realise now a lot of the Jedi do quite annoy me because most of them just sit back and just like, let Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka do work. Well, meanwhile, they're just standing there realising, oh, we don't have enough Jedi for this. You three are just standing there doing nothing. And it's mainly Mace Windu, so I don't like Mace Windu. But yeah, you're number three.
Um, I'm 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 gonna be honest. I'm not sure how good the audio was there, Alan. But
Oh
to to recap, you said Ahsoka Tano, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I think we heard most of it. Just a bit dodgy. Um, but yes, my number three, I believe, was Anakin Skywalker. Soon, well, later known as Darth Vader, but when he was a Jedi, Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? He's he's a great Jedi. It's nice to see more. Lots of the Jedi are seen as like perfect people and constantly good and doing the right thing and making the right decisions. So it's nice to see someone. I mean, not bad, but it's nice to see him lean into the dark side every now and then. And sort of, it makes him more of a human character, more of a
I
normal
mean,
one that people can relate to.
in the Clone Wars as well, we see. Wait, how can you relate to Anakin Skywalker to in all?
I mean,
Okay, you know what?
it's
You know,
it's more relatable than some of the other Jedi, I'd say, because it's
yeah,
got more
yeah,
human factors.
yeah, and um,
I'm
they
not talking
obviously
about
grew up with.
relating to killing people and stuff. I'm not relating to
Yeah,
that.
he grew up being owned by Watto as well.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I was yeah, me watching a lot of the Clone Wars. I think obviously he's a very good character. Yeah,
yeah. He is expanded on quite well in the Clone Wars, as you say as well. So he's
mm,
quite a cool
yeah, yeah.
character. He obviously
Mm.
becomes Darth Vader, but yeah, like that.
Hayden,
He's my number
Hayden
three.
Christensen, Hayden
Oh, and I've
Christensen.
yeah. We should see him
Uh,
again in Obi
oh,
Wan Kenobi as well for a bit.
yeah, Obi. Uh,
But
the
I've I forgot to give my honourable mentions before that.
uh,
Oh, Aaron, I think your sound's cutting out a bit.
it's son right now.
It's still a bit dodgy. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I'll quickly leave while you do your honorable mentions.
Okay, so my honourable mentions for that, if I can remember them. Yep, I've got them. So I've got Mace Windu, who Aaron previously said he doesn't like from the Clone Wars. I've got him because he's just quite a cool character, and also Ahsoka Tano, who Aaron had as his number three. Um,
Are you able to hear me better now, or is it still
oh
cutting out?
yeah, you're back, Aaron. Should be all
Oh,
right.
good.
Right,
Um,
who's your number two?
yeah, my number two goes to Luke Skywalker. Obviously the best three Star Wars films, fourth to sixth film, and we even see appearances of him obviously in Mandalorian, where he defeats all the Dark Troopers, which I thought was one of the best scenes in Mandalorian.
Yeah,
And when he goes and in the Book of Boba Fett as well, which yeah, he was also good in that. But in his three together, like in New Hope, um, where he's got all the fight scenes and teaming up with, and well, so Han Solo especially, but also with Leia, and then we get Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi is also my favorite film, and yeah, I overall really like Luke in that one the most. The way that at the very start, when he goes in to meet Jabba the Hutt, and right at the end when he's battling Darth Vader, it's great stuff.
yeah. Well, surprisingly, my number two is also Luke Skywalker. For similar reasons to you, it's cool to see him develop from kind of a nobody at the start of A New Hope to like being like a really powerful Jedi, as we see in The Mandalorian, when he's obviously, like you say, in that cool scene where he's getting rid of all the Dark Troopers. And he's a classic Star Wars character, isn't he? Really. Okay, so sorry about that. We had a couple of technical difficulties, but we're
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it's not the first time, but
No,
yeah.
it always seems to be when I'm doing it.
Yeah,
But
you always upload on the Monday. You always upload on the Monday, at least. I might be bad on my quality, but I upload on the Sunday.
Yeah, well, hopefully it shall improve in the
Look,
future.
no problem. I think we've had a decent episode today, so hopefully people like it.
Yep. You can see me now as well, so that's a little added bonus. But yes, I believe we cut off drawing our top three. So Aaron, what's your number one?
My number one was, if I can remember, the same as yours.
Yes.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Do you want to recap your reasons for that?
Yeah. So overall, I really like this character because of in the Clone Wars, and obviously Ewan McGregor is a great character overall, and Kenobi is so far one of the things I'm most excited for. Where just anything in May, anything that comes out in May, I'm excited for. But yeah, Kenobi's one of the main. Kenobi, I'm just really looking forward to as
Yeah.
um, he's one of the better Jedi, and Ewan McGregor is a great actor, I think.
Yeah, he's had two great actors. And he's just a really cool character, really. And he's one
Yeah.
of the classic characters. Then he's also one that they brought back for the prequels and like
Mm,
went a bit deeper into, so that makes him really interesting.
mm.
Um, but yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Um,
Uh,
we forgot to mention before as well that list is excluding any of our actual top three
yeah.
Star
So
Wars
I mean,
characters.
you had Yoda in your top three before, and you removed him,
Yeah,
and I had Qui-Gon Jinn as my second, and I removed Qui-Gon. So
yeah. So they were removed.
like,
Um,
we're planning to do that with a couple of others. So
yeah,
obviously, when it comes like maybe bounty hunters, I'll remove Jango Fett, and Josh, you remove Mandalorian.
yeah. So yeah, that's that. Next up, I think we have Ice Age, or should I call it the Ice Age Adventures of Book Wild?
Or should you call it crap?
Yeah. You probably should just call it that. To be fair, um, you've not seen it, have you, Aaron? But
No, I haven't seen it, but I
that's
know you
probably
said
for
it
the
was
best.
terrible.
Yeah. So overall, this film is quite bad. Um, it can be entertaining at times, I reckon you could say, but overall, nah. Um, first of all, I guess you could say it's not really a Book Wild film. It focuses more. I mean, he does have a bit of a focus, but it focuses more on the two possums, Crash and Eddie, and that just. I mean that it puts you in a Cars 2 like situation where like these side characters that were made just for comedy are now put into a main character role, and they've just not got the depth to them for that. Um,
Hmm. Or well, where did it go wrong in the storyline though? Like,
storyline, I don't know. It's a messy storyline, really. Bit uninteresting. There's a lack of logic. That's what I'm gonna say. Um, like pterodactyls, right? That can fly. They get trapped on an island. How? They can fly, and then
that's where you got to do.
they have
That's where
to
you got to draw the line.
they have to build a path to get off of the island. Why don't they just fly off?
Yeah, just fly, okay? Even if it takes
Exactly.
you a day to rest, just fly.
Exactly. And also, right, there's this skunk-like character that has like skunk spray. They have to take time to refill the skunk spray, but not when they've got little like blow pellet guns. They don't have to refill them at all.
What the hell?
It just doesn't make sense.
Uh,
But yeah, overall, there's a severe lack of logic. Also,
have they? Well, one question for you: have they milked the Ice Age films?
definitely, that this is the sixth, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it got a bit worse. I mean, the first two weren't great, and then the third was good, and then after that it kind of dropped off. and I mean it shows with this one. But I mean they also couldn't get the original cast back for this one, the original voice cast, and so I'm sorry, but Sid the Sloth does not sound like Sid the Sloth. He sounds messed up. He sounds like if me or you, Alan, tried to do an impression of Sid the Sloth. So yeah.
Christ above. Okay.
Um,
Right then. Okay, that does sound bad.
So altogether, I mean, it tried to make you laugh throughout the whole film, and I think I smiled at it about twice. So overall, it was entertaining in parts, I guess you can say, but overall quite bad. So yeah, I think my overall rating of this would be probably a 3.5 out of 10.
Oh God, that's poor.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just,
what do we rate Home Sweet Home Alone again?
I can't remember. Something like
Yeah,
a
I think I
4 or a
rated it.
5.
Yeah, I think I rated it a 2, and you might have rated it a 4.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that film was still somewhat entertaining throughout, even if it was
Yeah, I mean,
cringy. But this one's
the
just,
best part. Yeah,
no.
the best part was when was when the kid threw the doll down the stairs
Yeah.
and nearly broke,
Yeah.
and then that means everyone they had to move out. That would have been fun.
That would have been fun. But instead, no, they saved it.
Yeah.
Anyway, our final topic is Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. So, Aaron, do you want to start on this one?
Yeah. So, where to begin? Um. So when I went into the cinema, I wasn't expecting nothing huge, and when I came out of the cinema, I also didn't think it was anything huge. It was, in my opinion, it was just another. It had good moments, like when when Newt was rescuing Theseus, in
Yeah.
that prison thing, and with all the crabs. So I thought that was quite a good scene, but the rest of the scenes just it didn't really feel like Harry Potter. It felt like an
Yeah.
American twist on Harry Potter, which I found. I've said it before with the trailers, but sadly they can't go off anything here. Fantastic Beasts,
Yeah.
they can't go off anything with, unlike Harry Potter who has the books. But I felt the storyline even got a bit confusing at times. I guess that's something I just struggle with a lot because I do get confused with storylines. But
Hmm.
um, yeah, the storyline got a bit confusing, and it just felt nothing like what a Wizarding World film would feel like.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
that's my overall thoughts on it.
okay. I still quite enjoyed this one. I thought it was probably the best out of the Fantastic Beasts films. Um, I thought, uh, I thought overall it was quite good. I thought, like you said, the storyline was a bit messy, but I feel like that's lots of the time down to the fact that the previous films had opened up lots of messy plots. So this one
Yeah,
kind of had to finish some of those, which it did, to be fair. Because I think it finished the storyline with Credence finding out who he is, and it also finished like the one with Queenie and Jacob and their kind of struggle for love. So I feel like it has closed them up, and the next films, if there are any, will be smoother because of that.
yeah.
Um,
One of my main issues with any film that's like this is the finale, like the main battle at the end.
yeah,
In my opinion, it did. Let's be honest, it wasn't that great. Like in Harry Potter, there'd be an absolute massive showdown, which would be really cool. In this, we just get maybe a couple of exchange of wands, um, and then Grindelwald just flees the scene. It's
yeah,
just a bit of a downgrade if you think about it.
yeah. Like you said, it was a bit different, but to be fair, I don't really mind it being different because it's not trying to be the main Harry Potter film. It's trying to be like try something new, and that's what it's doing. Um,
I mean, I guess in that sense, you can really think about it in two ways. What they're trying to do with the Fantastic Beasts films. Are they just trying to make them for money, or are they trying to get more storyline out there? Because both of them,
Mm,
I mean, if it was money, the films would be absolutely crap, which was what the second film was.
yeah,
Um, but if they're doing it to explain the storyline, then I guess we're going to get a few things like this. So, I mean, hopefully they learn. Hopefully we get a bit more action in the fourth and fifth film.
yeah,
But I think the start of this film was good, like with Newt getting the deer
yeah.
thing.
It
I can't remember what his name was.
the chilling, I think.
Yeah, that's it, the chilling.
Um, yeah, just overall, not nothing amazing, not like Harry Potter level, but still quite good, I thought. Um, I also liked it. Kind of showed, especially the new character Lally. Um, she kind of showed a new side to magic. That's not just like wands and spells. Kind of opened it up a bit more, which I quite liked. Like she used a book, for example, or like when they're all opening the cases towards the end,
Hmm.
and they have different things inside them. And I thought it showed something a bit different to just casting spells with wands.
Hmm.
But yeah, overall not bad. So Aaron, what would you rate this film?
I'm going to rate this film a 7 out of 10, which I think is
Okay, yeah,
a respectable score.
I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Um, anything else you wanted to mention?
Let's see. Wait, is this lit now?
Yeah, we'll start some lit.
Uh, right then. I haven't got any leaks of theories or anything, but I've got a bit of information about Ezra Miller. So, obviously, if you haven't heard already, Ezra Miller has um been a bit of controversy with him, as he's broken into someone's apartment. No, like he's broken into someone's apartment house or in Hawaii, and he threatened to burn them, and I think he stole a couple of things. So, yeah, I mean, I think he apparently he's quite bad on set as well.
Hmm.
So whatever it is, just someone just help him out. But I
Yeah.
think it's looking like maybe he might take a break from acting. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens in the Flash.
Which it's not great for the Flash, but I mean, at
No,
least in Fantastic Beasts, they've kind of left it in a place where he's dying anyway, so they kind of
yeah,
can leave
that's all.
that.
Yeah,
But we'll see about the Flash. We'll see what's going on with that.
mm.
Um,
Hopefully they get a TV series flashing to do it instead.
yeah, hopefully. Well, it depends what's going on with the film itself,
Mm.
because they've already filmed. There's that, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean like after this film, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think that's it. So, um, thanks for watching again.
Yeah. Next week, if I can mention, we've got a fairly wrestling based podcast, and
Okay.
we'll be reviewing Moon Knight episode 3. So
Yeah,
yeah,
nice.
that's all.
So, yeah, thanks for watching. Go check out Aaron's unboxing video from yesterday.
Yeah, by the way, it is amazing. It is an amazing box. I suggest for anyone to go get it.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and check out our Instagram, now followed by the Pop Tart himself. Check out our TikTok and things. And yeah, we'll see you
Reddit,
next week.
Reddit. Yeah.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.